Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, I'm going to be testing out some newer products and some older products. I'm so excited to test all of this out. I feel like so many new things are coming out that I'm just like, okay, I want to get everything and I want to test everything out for you guys. And I want to tell you guys if it's really worth your money and basically my opinion of it. So before we jump into that portion of the video, I just want to ask you guys, if you do like what you see throughout the video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, and then also please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you can get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. I have a lot of different products. I have the new Farsali liquid powder oil balancing serum with French clay primer, which sounds bomb. I have the Sigma Times Tread Mood, the Eye Trio, the Christian Dominique. This is the Latte 2 palette. It looks beautiful. Oh my gosh. I have 3 foundations. Actually, I don't know which one I'm going to use. I have used this before, but I used a sample of it. This is the Buxom Wonderlust Primer Infused Blush. Going to be testing that out. Some Haus Labs lip glosses. I have some Pixi lip glosses, lipsticks, lip glosses. I have a Pixi eyeliner. I have, this is the Vels Smith Beauty Power Gloss. Might do that. I have the Nikita Joy Powder Lawless Summer Skin Matte Bronzer. And then I have the Flick Sticks Waterproof Smudge Proof Perfect Winged Every Time eyeliner stamps. So let me zoom y'all in and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let me know if you guys liked how I basically told you guys what new products I was going to use. I saw Babs Beauty do that, and she basically just kind of announced all the products that she was going to use on her face, and then went ahead and used them throughout the video. And I was like, oh, that's actually kind of useful, because then people know what I'm going to be testing out instead of just looking in the description box. So I figured that would be easy. So I think I've used this before. They sent this to me in PR. I think I've used this. I think I liked this. This is the Glow Mist by Pixi. They're celebrating their 20th anniversary. Can you believe it? That is crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. All right, so that mister is intense, but I like it. It smells like lemony, kind of. I don't know. I like the smell of this. My skin feels really hydrated. I mean, I feel like my skin, I basically doused myself in it. So it feels pretty good. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is put on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I have actually never used this before. I've heard really good things about this. I did hear that it's super, super pigmented. Ooh, all right. So I just squeezed and that amount came out. So I think that's going to be too much. That looks so darn pigmented. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I used too much. This is actually going to be really, really good if you ever use color, because a white base is going to give you so much like intensification. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. So I'm going to do my brows off camera. So 1, 2, 3. Brows. All right, so brows are done, and we're gonna go ahead and test out the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 palette. I have her Latte 1 palette. It is actually in my everyday makeup drawer. This palette, when I saw it, I was like, yes, I need it. To be honest, I really, really want the gloss, or the glosses, because she did come out with 2 glosses, but this was in the Trend Mood box, and I saw it, and I saw how the Trend Mood box also had the Farsali, and I was like, okay, I want that, and I'll just order the glosses separately. So I may do another video for like a full kind of collection review, but for right now we're gonna go ahead and test this bad boy out. It looks so beautiful, y'all. Oh my gosh, the color story is amazing. I love how you have the neutral colors, and then you do have your pops of colors over here. You do have metallics, you do have matte shades. It is just literally the perfect like color story. I'm so obsessed with it. It also does come with a very large mirror, which is awesome. I really love her eyeshadows. I love the mirror. I just love everything. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm also gonna go ahead and test out the Sigma times Trend Mood the Eye Trio. E25 is just a blending brush. This is good to apply and combined shadow shades. The E35, which is this brush right here, and this is good to apply and blend the crease color. And then we also have the E30 brush, which is a pencil brush, and this is a softened liner along the lash line. So really, really good. If you guys don't know, if you do get Sigma brushes, you do have a 2-year warranty, which is like bomb. So first I'm gonna go into the shade Frothy, which is this shade right here, and I'm just going to set my lids. I don't know if I have to set my lids with this or what, but let's see. Ooh, the brushes are really soft. At least this one, it's very soft. I don't really think you need to set the Anastasia one because it didn't have like a tacky feeling, but just in case I wanted to. I don't even know the color story I'm gonna do. I want to see if this color actually shows up on my skin. This is the shade Café con Leche, but let's see if I throw it in the crease. Again, these brushes are so darn soft. Okay, I feel like I see a little bit of it, but like it really doesn't show up much. Yeah, I feel like this shade does not really show up on my skin tone. I feel like if you are lighter than me, it might, but if you are any deeper than me, then I really don't think it's going to show up that much. You could see like a little hint of that color, but it's really not doing anything. I feel like I could set with this. Okay, I think I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the shade Strawberry Milk. And I'm going to take the E25 and I'm just going to tap right into there. That's the color that I'm getting. And there really is not a lot of pickup. I mean, on the one Café con Leche shade, there was a little bit, but I was really just pressing in. But I'm going to apply this basically all over my lid. I know I never really apply eyeshadow this way, but I want to try something new today. There's actually a lot of pigment in this eyeshadow, like the eyeshadow that I'm using right now. It's pretty easy to spread out. I feel like it's blending pretty nicely. Yeah, it's doing a really good job at blending everything out and just really applying the color, making it pretty bright. So I feel like in some areas there's a little bit of patchiness, but I don't know if that's it might be the eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna go back into the Café con Leche shade and I'm gonna use that and just blend out the edges. Yeah, I feel like the eyeshadow is like blending out very easily. Where did my voice go? I feel like the eyeshadow is blending out very easily. That is beautiful. All right, so I think I want to go in with the shade Cafecito, which is this shade right here. I want to see how that looks on the outer portion of my eye. I'm going to go in with the E25. That looks pigmented. Oh yeah, that is pigmented. You literally only need a little bit of that. Because I'm the type of person that I would rather start off with a little and then build up, because I don't want my eyeshadow looking way too dark and then I have to go back and blend. That's pretty. It's looking a little muddy on this eye. Maybe I just have to pack the color down more. All right, I'm gonna take the brush that we were using before just to blend out that outer crease a little bit more, and then I'm gonna take that flat brush and just slightly blend out that darker Cafecito shade so it doesn't look way too harsh. And then just build up the color because I feel like I'm losing it. I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills and I'm going to go into the shade Frappe, which is this shade right here. And I want to layer that on top of the Strawberry Milk shade. So let's see. Okay, I don't see anything. Maybe I have to go in with a finger? This is like incredibly light, but let's see if it goes on better. Okay, there we go. You have to use a finger when you apply this glitter. Not really sure about the other ones, but we will see. And it's a very light. It's literally just a topper. Pretty though. All right, so let's prime right now. So I'm gonna go in with the Farsali primer. Again, this is great if you have oily skin apparently. So let's see, I have the Farsali, I think it's the green one. I don't remember which one it is, but I have the Farsali green one. And this one is supposed to be great for oily skin. So let's see. All right, I don't know if I have to shake it, but let's shake it just in case. Does it have directions? Shake well, yes! Use sparingly over entire face or on oily areas. Massage into skin until fully absorbed and liquid turns into a powder finish. If excess powder, blend with fingertips or a damp sponge. Use alone as skincare or under makeup. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. But let's see, maybe I'll just do like the dropping motions that they usually do in like on Instagram or whatever. Just splurted everywhere. All right. Let's blend it all in. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's still a liquid. Ooh. It has like a really nice cooling effect on the skin. It's turning powdery now. Like it's like dried. It doesn't give my skin like a tacky feeling at all, which is so weird. Is this supposed to be used as a primer? Like my skin doesn't feel tacky at all. All right, we're just gonna see. I don't know. It feels kind of cool. Let me go ahead and color correct because we're gonna be using, I have to do color corrector and then concealer underneath because we're gonna be using a powdered foundation. Let's blend out my Jeffree Star color corrector. Now let's put on some concealer. So for concealer, I have the Maybelline and the Urban Decay Naked. I feel like I've used the Urban Decay Naked, but I feel like I didn't really like the coverage. I feel like it wasn't really full coverage, but let's see. Maybe I'll mix a little bit of the Maybelline Superstay on top. Oh, those look like the same color, just to get more coverage because I like super full coverage underneath my eyes. So let's blend her out. Oh, okay, that looks not horrible. That actually doesn't look too bad. The combo actually, I kind of really like. Let's see. Ooh, okay, I like that. The combo is actually like kind of perfect. I kind of really like that. So let's go ahead and test out the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Complexion Powder. This is in the shade Natural Beige. And this is what it looks like, and you turn it down and you do get a little puff. So let's see how this works, guys. All right, so I'm just gonna take like that and let's see. All right, it is extremely powdery. Do I pat it? Is that how you get better coverage? Okay, I feel like I like patting motions a little bit better because I feel like when I was going down, it was a little too drying on my skin. But like even going like this, it's like a little difficult. Okay, I think the color is not a perfect match, but we're gonna blend that down. I want to see if I have another like flat top brush to use with this instead. Okay, I feel like coverage is not that good. I feel like this said it was supposed to be full coverage, but I feel like it's not full coverage. Looking a little funky right on my forehead right here. I don't know why. I don't know, I'm not really, it's like giving me light coverage. I think I have to play around with this more. Again, I really do like the tapping motion better than anything else. And I feel like I'm usually this shade, but I feel like it looks a little orangey like in person. Like blending it down my neck, I feel like you could see like it looks a little orange in person, which is weird because it does not pick up orange. It looks extremely pale in the pan. It feels super lightweight. It's very powdery though. So like if you go like this, like I don't know if the camera just picked that up, but there is like a lot of powder being pressed up. So I feel like I can go through this pretty fast. I'm probably putting on too much. I don't know. I feel like I have high expectations when it comes to powdered products because I have my Makeup Forever one that I'm like obsessed with. I mean, it feels really light on the face, which is nice. Let me take a look at my pores. It also looks like really dry, like very dry on my face, which is weird because I'm super oily. I don't know if it's like this that made me look super dry. Maybe this with a powder isn't the best idea. Maybe this with a liquid would work a little bit better. I'm probably gonna have to play with it. I may do a full-on wear test for you guys, but like this, I feel like I look orange right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I look orange. I don't even know if I'm gonna powder my face because my face feels so like... Let me powder my under eyes. Let me do that. Nikita Joy Cosmetics powder. Nikita Joy is a YouTuber. I think she's from like Australia. I probably should have powdered my eyes first. Ooh, this smells good. That smells so good. I also feel like that kind of lightened up my face. So let me apply some just basically to the center points of my face because I feel like this powder helped to lighten up. I actually really like this. It smells really good. Smells delicious. I said I wasn't going to powder my whole face and now look at me. I'm like, will it help with my pores? Yeah, I love the concealer combo and I love, love, love the powder. The powder smells so good. I feel like it also kind of did add a little bit of like a filter to my face. It definitely lightened up the foundation, which I'm thankful for. And I feel like it really did add like a nice filter to my face. All right, so I'm just going to set my brows with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. And let me finish up my lower lash line with the Latte palette. I think what I'm going to do is take the Cafecito shade and take a flat brush and press that against my lower lash line. I'm not going all the way in, as you guys can see. Then I'm going to take the Sigma E30 and I'm going to go into Strawberry Milk. And I'm going to run that across my lower lash line. Honestly, I love the brushes. They are so soft. That pink shade I'm bringing all the way in from my inner to outer corner. Then what do I want to do? Let me actually test out the Flick Stick. I feel like, I don't know if this is a brand that I used before, but there is a brand on Amazon that sells something like this. I don't remember if it's the Flick Stick or not, but I don't think so because the packaging looks different, but let's see. Let's start off with the right wing. So that is what the wing stamp looks like, which kind of looks cool. But let me go ahead and first make a line on and just draw a nice line. This is like incredibly thin. Right, and both the left and the right have a liner like this, so I'm just going to use the same one. Okay, so that area where it wasn't picking up any color with the eyeshadow, it's like not picking up the like pencil either, so it looks really, really thick. But so this is the right wing. So when you do this, you just want to make sure that your lower lash line is kind of in connection to this and stamp it on. Actually, that doesn't look so bad. It looks kind of long, like longer than my other one that I've used. So let's see. And I'm just going to go fill it in. So if you're somebody like me who likes like a specific eyeliner pen, I don't know if you'll like this one because this one's like kind of skipping a little bit. I feel like I have others that are a little bit better. So I may just use like the ends for stamps and then go ahead and use this. One thing I do like with this is because of how thin it is, I feel like I'm just going to end up using this for the stamps. And then because of how thin this is, you can make that nice pointed edge. I am like liking it. All right, so let's do the stamp for this one. So I feel like the hardest part about this is actually getting your liners to like match, but it looks pretty good. All right, so let's see. Got the stamp on. So let's line this. This one's a little higher, but that's fine. So I actually like that. I just don't really like the actual pen portion. I feel like next time I use that, I'm not going to use the pen to make the line. I'm just going to use the pen to do the wing and then just the point at the wing, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and take the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is in the shade Be My Highlight. And I'm just going to put that on my chin. I feel like this is just giving my skin a nice healthy glow. I'm just putting it on my cheeks because I feel like all of the powder that I have is making me look very powdery. So I just apply a little bit of this. I only apply a little bit whenever I want that kind of inner glow. So let's go ahead and bronze. I'm going to be using the Lawless Velvet Matte Bronzer. This is talc free. It is clean. And I'm excited to use this. I got this in the shade Golden Hour. So packaging is like super sleek, has a mirror and the bronzer. So let's test this out. I love testing out new bronzers. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I like this, like blending so nicely into my skin. I actually really want to try out more Lawless product. It's very light, but like very easy to like build up. I like the color of it. It's not showing up like super warm on my skin. It looks really nice. Yeah, I really like that. I actually want to go and use this for just bronzing up my nose a little bit, just to add like a little more oomph to the nose. But that actually looks really nice. I really love that bronze color. I'm like really loving this. So yay! All right, so now let's test out the Buxom blush. Again, I know I've used this before, but I went ahead and I picked up the full size because I actually really like this. This is in the shade Mykonos, and it's just such a pretty like pink color. You literally only need a little bit of that, and it just gives such a nice healthy glow. That flush of color, it just looks so gosh darn beautiful. I am obsessed. I love this. It is beautiful. I forgot to put on mascara. Let me go ahead and do the ColourPop BFF mascara. This is just in the black shade. I haven't used this in a minute. I do like this one, but I have to say, like right now, hands down, my favorite mascara is the Maybelline The Falsies one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to my lower lashes. All right, and then let's go ahead and use the Pixi by Petra. This is the Endless Silky Eye Pen. This is in just the shade Black Noir. And I've used Pixi eye pencils before and I absolutely love them. They are super pigmented. That is what they look like. So, ooh, like look at how pigmented that is. Like you literally only need, like, that is so pigmented, you guys. To be honest, I feel like this is a good dupe for the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencils because they are that pigmented. Like I love them. I do. They're amazing. So let me go ahead and finish off this makeup look with a highlighter. So I have the Pro Fusion Luminizer. This is a 5-shade highlighter palette. And I think I'm just going to mix this light shade and this like golden shade, the shade Lightning and Impulse. This just gives such a pretty highlight to the face. Oh, I love this. You can make it not blinding. You can make it insanely blinding. It is a little powdery, but it's good. I don't mind powder if the product is like bomb. I feel like this is really good. Like, look at my nose. It just looks so darn highlighted. So pretty. And I want to take this on my inner corner as well. I'm going to take the same exact shades and pop that in my inner corner. And, of course, my brow bone highlight. I think I'm gonna go with these, which is the Jules Smith Beauty lip glosses, and I have these two shades. I might go in with this one. This one is in the shade Namaste All Day. So let's see. Ooh, that is pigmented. I wasn't expecting it to like be that pigmented. You definitely do need to go in a few times. I thought this was gonna be a little more nude. I'm not really feeling the color, so I'm gonna go over it with the Haus Labs. I mean, the color is beautiful, just not for this eye look. I feel like it's too out there, so I'm gonna go in with the Haus Labs Corset just to make it a bit more nude. No, I'm really not a fan. I'm actually gonna take this off. It's a really pretty color. I just don't think it's going with my look today. I think I'm probably going to opt for my Haus Labs, or let me go ahead and see what the Pixie by Petra one looks like. This is in the shade Berry Berry. I feel like this is going to be a little too dark for the look. Let me swatch it. I love Pixie by Petra's liquid lipsticks. Ooh, that is such a beautiful shade, but it's not going to go with my look today. So I think I'm just going to stick with my Haus Labs. All right, so I think I'm just going to stick with my Haus Labs. Probably going to go in with the shade Corset. I'm going to line my lips with the lip liner in the shade Rip Lip Liner. I guess that's the name of it. I really love these lip liners. They are super pigmented. Don't pull at your lips. I'm just going to fill my lips in a little bit. And I'm going to take that Corset shade. Like, this is such a pretty lip color. I'm loving it. I love it. And the applicator of this is like really weird too. It kind of like has that curve, so it really hugs your lip. So if you don't want to use a lip liner or you don't want to use a lipstick underneath, you can still get that nice precise line with the applicator. I actually really like this. I feel like it looks really, really pretty. So let me actually set my face, then zoom y'all out and tell you guys my final thoughts and impressions. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. I have used this before and it really just locks your makeup in, makes sure it doesn't go anywhere. So let me let this dry off for a little bit and I'll come right back and tell you guys my final thoughts and impressions. I am ready to give you guys my final thoughts and impressions on everything. I'm super excited. I actually really like how this makeup look turned out and I'm very impressed. So first off, I really like the Pixie Glow Mist. I feel like this really hydrated my skin. I really like how this made my skin feel. My skin, I feel like it soaked it up basically. So I actually really do like this. I do like the Anastasia Eye Primer. I feel like you only need a little bit of this because a little bit does go a long way. I do feel like it was a little wonky. Like, I feel like in certain areas it really didn't have the shadow stick correctly, like right here. So I want to play around with this a little bit more. I like it. I feel like it did its job. I'll leave a comment down below or leave it in the description box to see if it creased on me or what throughout the day. For concealer, I actually love this combination, the Urban Decay Stay Naked and the Maybelline Super Stay Ink. I love this combination. I feel like my under eyes look good. They don't look deep, they don't look dark, they look fabulous. So this combination may be my new go-to. I think I'm going to put this in my makeup drawer because I'm loving this combo. The Pixie by Petra I really like. As I stated, I feel like it's a really good dupe for the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On. So pigmented, you don't need to run it through your eye a lot. It's literally just go on and glide. Like, it really does glide on your skin and I feel like it does a great job. ColourPop mascara, I feel like it did a good job. Is it one of my favorites? No, but it's good. I would rather go ahead and get the Maybelline one because I don't know, I feel like once I use the Maybelline one, my expectations for like mascaras like went through the roof, and that mascara is bomb, guys. Like, it just adds so much of volume. Like, it makes your lashes look full. It is just amazing. The setting spray, again, I really like. I've used it before. It really makes sure that your foundation, it doesn't go anywhere. These lipsticks I actually really like, or these lip glosses I actually really like. I like how they felt on the lips. You did really have to go and apply like a lot. Like, I had to do dip, go on my bottom lip, dip, do another half, dip, do another half. So it's not bad, but the colors just didn't go with my look, but I really like them. I feel like the smell, I didn't really like the smell. It kind of smells like kind of child's makeup, if that makes sense. I don't know, I really don't like the smell, but it looks nice. Pixi by Petra lip ultra matte lipstick I've loved the color. It's gorgeous. Just didn't use today because it didn't go with my look. This bronzer, y'all, I think I found one of my favorite bronzers. It is beautiful. It blended beautifully. I want to try more Lawless. Let me know if you want a full face Lawless, because I actually really love how seamlessly this applied. It was beautiful. It blended beautifully. I'm a huge fan. I really love it. The Haus Labs lipstick, I'm obsessed with. I've used this before. I love them. The lipsticks, the lip glosses stay on for a while, and yeah, I really like this. The eyeshadow brushes I actually really like as well. They're super soft, very blendable. I like how you have the 2-year warranty. I actually love Sigma brushes, so I do like that. I have used the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Booster. Really love that. It makes my brows stay all day, and it just adds a nice extra little color to them. So the Flick Stick wing stamps, I like the wing stamp part. I feel like I was able to make a nice wing. I was able to really point it out, but I just don't like the pen part. I feel like the pen, it was skipping, it was hard. At first I really liked it because it was thin, but then as I was using it, it was a little bit harder to use. Like, it started skipping. It just wasn't looking as good. So I would probably just use the wing portion of this to make that wing, and then the pen just to make that nice sharp like point that wings have. And then for like the actual liner part on my eye, I would use a different eyeliner. So it's extra step, but I don't mind doing that. I actually really like them, and I feel like these are one of the few that I've tried that I've liked. The Nikita Joy Velvet Finishing Powder, I actually really like. I really like the smell of it. It smells like cookies, like sugar cookies, vanilla bean-ish. I don't know. It smells like cookies, like something you would find my grandma cooking in the kitchen, like baking in the kitchen. I'm sorry. It just smells really good. I actually really like it. Made my skin look like I have a little bit of a filter on. It did wonders for my under eyes. It did wonders for my pores. I feel like it also did make the foundation go a little bit lighter, which I appreciate, because looking in like the viewfinder and even in the mirror in front of me, my face is definitely darker than my body, but it's winter. I'll probably throw on a sweatshirt after this, so it's fine. So yeah, but I actually really like it. I feel like it looked really good. The Farsali primer, I really thought it was really cool. It went on as a liquid, but then it just like turned into a powder. I don't know how they did it, but this is actually bomb. I wonder if it's going to keep me matte all day. I'll definitely leave a comment down below or something like that just to explain, but I actually really do like this. I like the transformation. I don't know, I like it. Maybe I'll do like a wear test or something from it. I don't know. I'm just really fond of this. I think it looks really cool, and it felt really cool on the skin. It did have like that cooling sensation a little bit. I don't know. I like it. Again, I just wonder if it's going to keep me oil free all day. The Too Faced Complexion Powder, definitely really powdery. Let me see if you guys are going to be able to pick this up. Look at the edge of the product. You could see all that powder. So it is very powdery. I feel like my Makeup Forever one isn't as powdery. I felt like this was gonna be a pretty good match. I thought it was probably gonna be a little bit too light, but truthfully I feel like it looks a little orange on my face. I don't know, like I thought I was gonna really like it. It looks pretty. You definitely have to build it up to get a lot of that coverage. I definitely recommend the patting motion. I feel like I'll play around with this, but like constantly reaching for it, probably not. Maybe I'll do a full day wear test for you guys on this or the Makeup Revolution one that I have. Maybe I'll do side by side. I don't know. Okay, I need to tell you guys yes or no. I would probably say no. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like my Makeup Forever one is a lot better. I feel like it's a lot easier to apply. It's a lot more full coverage. Just what my gut. I'm gonna say no. I feel like I like my Makeup Forever one better. And this, I feel like oxidized and I look orange and I don't know. It just took a lot to apply and just really not feeling it. The Pure Essence Nude Highlighter. I love this. I've used this before. This is great for just adding that extra like healthy glow. Like you could see on my chin, I applied a little bit on my cheeks. I just look so healthy and glowy and it just looks amazing. So I definitely do like this. And then the Profusion Illuminizer. I love the highlight, like brow bone, cheekbone, nose. I really love this. Definitely powdery. You guys can see that, but I don't mind. I like it and I'm gonna continue to use this. The Christian Dominique eyeshadow palette, she killed it again. I feel like the only one that I'm a little bit about is this shade right here, and that's just because I feel like it's more of a topper. I don't think the other shades are like that. Let me see. Let me swatch. So I have Frappe, I have Iced Coffee, and then I have Drizzle. They don't look like they're going to be like that, but let me see if I could swatch it. See, that one is definitely like a fuller coverage. Maybe it was just so light that I really wasn't picking up, but you could see like it's supposed to be like full coverage, but I feel like that one just looks more as a topper compared to the top two, which is more definite full coverage. I feel like that's the only shade that I use where I was like, not 100% in love with it. But definitely use that with your finger. I feel like with my finger I picked up the best coverage. I don't know if with a brush. Let me try. I'm going to go in with the shade Drizzle on this little packer brush. And let's see. Let me just put it here. Okay, definitely got coverage. That. Okay, so top, bottom. You could see that the bottom one there really isn't that much color payoff. I mean, it's a nice, pretty pastel color versus the top. Maybe it was just too light for me, didn't show up on top of that pink color. But I would definitely recommend using Frappe shade with your finger. I feel like the other two you can get away with using a brush, but this with a finger. Other than that, I really love everything. I feel like it looked beautiful. But overall, I really did like this. I love the look that I came up with. It's like pink, but it's like neutrally. I don't know. I love my neutral shades. I love this palette. It is stunning. So definitely do love this. Definitely recommend it. Then I have this Buxom Primer Infused Blush. I'm obsessed. This is probably one of my favorite blushes. I feel like I literally only need a little bit and it's going to really show up. You guys saw I didn't even dip that much into it. It is just stunning. You literally only need a little bit. It blends out beautifully, just gives a nice healthy glow. It does have a little bit of a sheen, so it isn't a matte blush, but this stays on all day, y'all. Like, it stays on all day. Last night I put my makeup on what time yesterday? I put my makeup on at maybe 8:30 in the morning. I think it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock I put my makeup on. I took my makeup off at like 10 o'clock at night and I still had a little bit of blush on. Like, usually blush just like doesn't stay as long, but this stays and it is beautiful. I really love this. So yes, that is it, guys. That is everything that I talked about. I really do love this makeup look. Only thing I would really pass on is just this Too Faced Born This Way powder foundation, but other than that, everything else was a success. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you could be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you can get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST. But that is it, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thank you.